Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to day 1082 of trying a new makeup product every day. Today I'm trying out my first ever product from this brand YC Collection. I haven't heard of this brand before, but this is the Let Me First primer that I got in my January 2021 Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. And I'm really happy with my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus for the month. So if you have not seen my unbagging of that, I'll have that video linked in the description down below so that you can see all of the products I got. But so I love trying out primers, and this sounds like a primer that I am going to love because one of my main skin concerns is large pores, especially along my cheeks and my nose. And this is supposed to be a filling primer. It's silicone free and says that it refines the appearance of pores and smooths the skin, hydrates and brightens the complexion, maintains a matte appearance while ensuring that skin stays moisturized. It sounds like everything I'd look for in a primer. It's cruelty free and vegan, and it has a retail value of $15.99, which is not too crazy expensive if it's a really good primer, in my opinion. And it's a pretty good size, like this is pretty big. I'm gonna just squeeze a little bit out, and I'm going to apply it to half of my face to see if there's any visible difference. It has a little bit like a balm lotion texture. Oh my gosh. I'm actually noticing some good smoothing appearance. It actually really does look like it has minimized and smoothed over my pores. And it does look a bit mattified, so you can see with it, without it. And I only took a little bit, and that seemed like enough to do the entire half of my face. Oh, I'm so glad that there's actually visible difference. I'm gonna just take a little bit more to focus right onto the pores, right onto my cheeks. Yeah, like it has that, I think it might even have like a slight fresh, nice scent to it as well. But yeah, it has this like slightly balmy texture, which kind of reminds me of some of my other favorite pore filling primers. But yeah, that looks a lot better. It's not like my pores are completely gone because it doesn't have like the coverage. I need some coverage to make my pores completely look like they disappeared. But the texture just looks so much smoother. So I'm really curious how the foundation is going to look. And also, there's a little bit of tackiness, which I really like in my primers. I feel like it really helps grip the makeup, give me more coverage, and make the makeup last longer. So no surprise, of course, since I'm trying out a primer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation on top of it. This is the foundation I always use when I review primers. So first I'm gonna go and apply the foundation to the half of my face without the primer. And so it's hard to build up coverage, like there's very light coverage. This foundation definitely does show the texture of my skin. So it shows like dry patches. It shows the texture of the pores on my cheeks. And now I'm gonna put the same amount of foundation onto the back of my hand, and hopefully it looks better with the primer. I can definitely notice some more sticking of the foundation onto this side of my face from that tackiness. And I think I'm able to build up slightly more coverage on the side with the primer. Like there's a little bit less redness peeking through on my cheeks on the side with the primer versus without it. As far as the dryness on my chin, where I have some dry patches, there's still a little bit of that texture peeking through. So I feel like I would also need a little bit more of a moisturizer. I didn't put on a moisturizer before this. I just did my other skincare because I wanted to see how moisturizing this primer really was. And for me personally, with my dry skin these days, I'd still want to put a moisturizer on underneath this. It's not like my skin looks super dry or flaky at all. It's just I'm being really picky and looking up close, and I might as well just make sure to moisturize with this. But now as for the pores, they really are smoother on the side with the primer. It's something that is really going to be difficult to see on camera, but I do see more of a mattified appearance to my cheek. You can see that on camera. And smoother texture. Like, it looks like the pores are, like, this might sound weird to describe them this way, but it looks like the pores are like less deep on the side with the primer compared to without it. So it's visibly, noticeably smoother on this side. Wow, I am so glad to see that with the foundation on top of it, it still looks smoothed out. And that's what I really want in my primer. Yay! Sometimes I'll try out a pore minimizing primer that looks like it minimizes the pores before I put my foundation on. But then when I put the foundation on, there's really no difference in how the pores look. But in this case, it's a lot smoother. I feel like the more I look at my face, the more I'm like, wow, that actually is quite a difference. So wow, I am definitely going to be using this primer all the time when I want to just like focus it on the areas that I have the large pores. And then since my skin gets so dry these days, I'd probably focus a more hydrating primer on the rest of my face, but so happy with this. Wow, of course, this makes me want to try out more from YC Collection. So if you've ever tried any products from YC Collection, if you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments down below, because I am so excited about this brand right now. I feel like the price point isn't too bad, and it's a super effective primer, and I really didn't need that much to do my whole face, so this will be able to last me a while with all this product. Well, thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.